The Big Hot Story! Hey, TruWonder! I'm so excited that we get to do another story in the Big God Story. We've been learning so much about God and how God is a promise keeper and God is powerful through the story of Abraham and Isaac, right? Well, today's story has to do with Abraham's great-grandson, and his name was Joseph. Joseph had a dad, and his name was Jacob. And Jacob loved Joseph very, very much. And Joseph had a lot of brothers. And the Bible tells us that Jacob loved Joseph more than his brothers. How do you think that made Joseph's brothers feel? Well, one day, Joseph's brothers were so angry with him that they decided they wanted to kill him. And they threw him into a huge pit. But God was with Joseph. And the next day, some people were passing by, and they were on their way to a faraway place called Egypt. Well, when the brothers heard that these men were coming by, they had an idea, and they decided to sell Joseph to these men, and they received some money. And then they went to their father Jacob, and they said, "Joseph died. An animal killed him." Was that true? No. But God was with Joseph. When Joseph arrived to Egypt, God was with him. And there was a king, and this king was called a pharaoh. That's what they called kings. And the pharaoh was having some really bad dreams. Have you guys ever had really bad dreams? These dreams were just really strange and confusing, and he couldn't understand them. And so the king shared his dreams with Joseph. And God told Joseph what the dreams meant. And Joseph explained that to the Pharaoh. And he told the Pharaoh that for a few years, lots and lots and lots of food was going to grow. And there'd be so much food. People wouldn't ever be hungry. They'd have plenty to eat. But then, after that, there was going to be a famine. Do you guys know what a famine is? It's when no rain falls and no food grows. And so Joseph told the king, "We need to plan for this famine right now." And the king was so excited that Joseph told him this dream that he put Joseph in charge of saving up and storing up for the food, because God was with Joseph, right? Just as God said, for 7 years, the land of Egypt grew lots of food, and Joseph made sure to store it up and save as much as they could for when the famine came, which it did. Well, distant countries and lands heard that Egypt during this famine had food, and so people started to travel to Egypt to buy some of the food, including Joseph's family. They didn't have any food. And so Jacob said to his sons, "Go to Egypt, get some food and bring it back." Well, Joseph's brothers were nervous because they'd been so terrible to him. Do you think Joseph remembered all of the terrible things they had done to him? Yes, but Joseph knew that God was with him. And so Joseph told his family that God had planned to use this horrible thing that was done to him to take care of Joseph and everyone during this famine. God healed Joseph's life that had been hurt by his brothers and brought his family together again. God was with Joseph. And friends, who is with us? God. Who is with us when we're happy? God is. Who is with us when we're sad? God is. Who is with us when we're disappointed or concerned or confused? God. God is always with us. God is always with us no matter what's happening in our lives, and you can always trust in Him. I love you all so much. I enjoyed sharing this story of Joseph with you, and I can't wait to see where we head next week. Goodbye.